Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and gamers, to another Snapshot video. 18W43A is out, and I'm happy. Now, these are very interesting weapons. We'll be talking about those in a little bit, but let's just clear all this out, and let's start off with some of the basics. First thing first, signs. We got everything. Oak, acacia, dark oak, spruce, birch, and jungle. All the text is white now. I don't know if that's something they're going to keep or not. I love the fact that there's going to be new signs, new options. Decorative options are fantastic. I do hope, though, that the text will be independent to each of these and not just white, because I feel white and birch doesn't really work well. Also, the detail with the branch of these, like, I never really noticed, like, this was oak bark, but I really like the attention to detail, and you really notice it, especially with the birch and the acacia. I think it looks great. There's a loom block, which is what this is, and it looks really weird. We haven't had an interface like that before, and I'll show you what it's all about. Because if you have not seen recently, on the channel, Banner Manor has hit no, not 1,000, 5,000 views. So I'm very happy about that. But one thing is, you notice there's a little section here, and that's for patterns. So we're able to go creeper head, put in a piece of paper, we get a banner pattern, creeper charge. And by that, we're able to put in, let's say here, let's grab a banner pattern, and maybe we want it with blue dye. So let's pop one of those in, ta-da! And we keep the pattern charge. So that way you only have to use one wither skull. You don't have to use a wither skull every time you want to use the pattern, which is nice. It makes so you have to go earn it, but you don't have to continuously earn it. If you don't want to do something like that, you can just pop in, let's say, just okay, let's use one blue. And you're able to grab any of these. This is the new way that banners are done, and I think it's fantastic. One thing that I have not checked yet, I just thought, is the old one still available? No. You might also be wondering what on earth we're looking at. So we have 3 new flowers, and it is, if I go and grab a little bit of dirt, we now have the cornflower, lily of the valley, wither rose. Wither rose, if you stand in it, you get withered, which is very interesting. I think it's only if you stand in it. If you get away from it, it runs out. But if you come in contact, you get withered, which I think is a very interesting little thing. I haven't found any of these naturally in the world, and what it's done is that they're all goes to blue dye, which is now this. It's not lapis lazuli. White dye is this, not bone meal, and then squid ink is no longer for black dye. And then cocoa powder, or cocoa, is able to be turned into brown dye. It's not just directly, which I feel like cocoa beans, yeah, it should still be, because there isn't a brown flour, at least that I've seen. So I feel like that one should stay, but it hasn't. There's also this new thing called suspicious stew. I found one earlier, I tested it, and it gave me jump boost. If we go into game mode survival here, and let's hope I have hunger. I do not. I will catch you back here in a moment. Alright, welcome back. So with this stew here, it has a tag. If you eat the stew, it gives you a random effect, and this time it gave me poison. Last one I had gave me jump boost 1, and you're left with a bowl. These are apparently craftable, but I do not know how to craft them. Under food stuff, I just don't see the option for it personally. So there's like mushroom stew and other things, but I do not know how to craft the suspicious stew. Also, another thing that is worth knowing, if you go into the commands for a item, like to be able to give them, if you use this to be able to try to get stews, they won't have the tag, so it won't do anything to you to eat it. It just gives you some food. So that's interesting to know about the suspicious stew. Honestly, I'm very excited. I want to be able to use that to be able to level the playing field with PvP and do some fun things like that. But over here, we have the crossbows that we saw at the beginning, but fully upgraded. So, well, I say fully. I didn't bother with the unbreaking or the mending. But quick charge. We have piercing 4, and we have multi-shot. Multi-shot and piercing cannot be put on the same bow, but these can all have quick shot. Now, quick shot, quick charge does this. Just nice and quick. The standard bow. Now, I want you to notice something. I'm going to do it with this one. If you you hear the creak sound at the end of it. If you let go of your right mouse button as it happens, it will not always let it fire, which that's the multi-shot, but see, it was in the middle of playing, didn't actually finish. So you have to be a little wary. Also, the game is very laggy, but multi-shot does just as you'd expect. Shoots 3. Lots of fun. If we go over to here, get out our cow egg, because cows are obviously the best thing for this. And if we go to our piercing, shoots all 3. Normally, by what I can tell, the more it goes through, the less damage it does. So this cow is still just fine for some reason. But those are the bows. Now, you may have noticed, though, it's dropping regular beef, and these all have flame on them, and punch 2 and affinity. I don't even have arrows in my inventory or anything like that. It's very interesting because these are able to have the bow enchantments. They just don't seem to do anything. So that's a little unique, a little oddity. If we go over here, we have regular bows, but the thing with these, we have the multi-shot and the quick charge and quick charge and piercing. That wasn't multi-shot. And if we go over here for the piercing bow, it only hits 1 cow. So while currently you're able to put the tags on these, it doesn't seem to affect them, which is a little bit of a bummer, but totally understandable. Next, I want to go take a look at all the new blocks. Yes, I see that bamboo down there. Don't worry, we'll be talking about that in a moment. But they had a load of stairs from the polished rare stones, you know, andesite, granite, and diorite, red sandstone, mossy brick, mossy cobble, end stone, which I am extremely happy about because I've wanted end stone brick stairs and slabs for a little while. Stone, here's the smooth sandstone. This is smooth quartz stairs. And then there's the rough versions. Red nether brick finally has it, which is awesome. The same exact thing for all the slabs. All of them look good. I like this a lot because it's kind of like the darker version of a stone slab. I think it looks great. And then we have the fences, and I decided let's put the torches on so you could see what they would look like with the end cap. And I think these all look really nice. They're all kind of what we expected for each of them, and it just makes sense. It looks good, and we have the versatility. I'm very excited for those that like the red nether brick to be able to have that as an option. We've wanted that for a long time, and the nether brick wall is now here. And if we go nether brick, we still have the fence, so don't worry, it's not like it got replaced. But I think these all look really nice. I'm really excited to use these. I'm just looking forward to it. I'm very excited. But if we move over here, there's a new feature that has it so sheep are not, well, technically it is, dispensers can now use shears. So here's a quick small little thing that the grass will spread to the dirt block, the sheep will eat the grass, and it will get output into this little chest, which during the time that we were doing this, about 14 pieces of wool for the 2 of them. It's not bad at all, pretty efficient, especially if you start filling this thing with a bunch of sheep. I'm really excited. I'm going to be making a lot of different farm designs on this. We'll be visiting this on the channel in a few days. Sorry about the strange sound there. I am a Tourette's inclined YouTuber. Yes, Tourette's inclined. We're going to be going right on back because I remembered we have 2 new things we got to look at. Well, 3 new, but we're going to be taking a look at the panda in a moment. Pillager beast and the pillager spawn egg. Now, I've played with these a little bit. I've had some fun with them so far, and I've noticed a couple things. First of all, here's the pillager. I like the fact that he has armor. He loads up his crossbow right when he starts. He looks good. Has the villager skin basically for the head and everything. Only thing I've seen him drop is the crossbow, and it's not guaranteed. Also, sorry for framiness. The world is just not very well optimized yet, I would say. Then there's the Pillager Beast, which this thing looks amazing. Seeing it in person looks amazing. Like, I don't know if this is that the mouth? There's some clear pixels there? Yes, there are some clear pixels, so I guess that's the mouth. I thought it was a muzzle at first. Everything looks good up here. I did try. You cannot ride it. And There is no baby version. I really wanted there to be a baby version. You can't make a pillager ride it by right-clicking on it. But this thing, first of all, is heavy. Like, it's knockback resistant for a lot of these. But he genuinely might fall from this height and still live. Yeah. And he doesn't have, like, slow falling. He's just that tanky. So, I really like this guy. As he lands, he breaks stuff. And he drops, at least by I can tell, every time he drops a saddle. So, I think that's pretty interesting. We haven't had a way that just gives us saddles. But, another thing, and we've kind of been saving it. Yeah, bamboo's really cool. I'm going to be designing a couple farms on the channel soon. You guys can keep a lookout for that for in the next week. But we got to talk about pandas. And the only thing I can imagine that is cuter than pandas is an island of pandas. So here's an island of pandas. Now, I've been looking through, and because there are unique features. Most of them, this is the standard right around here, but there are a few, if I'm able to find them all, like these two have their tongues sticking out, which is all cute and adorable, and I love it. A few of these. Yep, here's a snot-nosed one. It's crying a little bit and makes you sad to see. There's a red-eyed version, which I haven't seen yet. And then there's brown pandas, and they are my favorite. I love these things, and they're so cute. And they are attracted to bamboo. So, if we grab some bamboo. Oh, you're so cute. But red-eye pandas, their unique characteristic is if you hit them, they will fight back. If you kill a panda, yes, we're about to do this on the channel. They make sad noises. Very sad noises, but they also drop bamboo. I do not recommend that as a bamboo farm. Do it the humane way and just grow the bamboo. I will show you how to do that in the coming week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys back here with the next one. I'm sad that I killed a panda, but I'll catch you guys back here with the next one. Also, we will be covering snapshots for update 1.14. I'm very excited for this update. Anything to change villagers, anything to add more blocks to the game. I am all about. Hopefully there will be more redstone features as well. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye. Who's a cute little panda? Oh, yeah. Hi. Hi. Oh, you're so cute.